Imagine buying back your own car, your own property, with your own money, and not even knowing it was already yours. This isn't a movie plot. This is a completely true story about a race car, a car worth $50,000. A man lost the most beautiful car of his life, and years later, without even realizing it, he ended up buying back his own stolen car. By the end of this video, you won't believe how this was even possible. Let's start from the beginning. Our story's hero wasn't in love with cars in general, he was in love with one specific car. This wasn't just any car, it was a classic race car, a car built with years of hard work, money, and passion. Every weekend he'd polish it, check the engine, and take it out to races. To him, this wasn't just a car, it was his identity, the result of years of effort. But then one day came the night that would change everything. And what happened that night would change this man's life forever. It was an ordinary night. The car sat parked in the garage, everything seemed normal. But the next morning, when he opened the garage door, the car was gone. Just an empty space. Silence, and the gut-wrenching realization that the thing that had been part of his life was now stolen. He filed a police report. Every possible effort was made to find the car. But days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and there was no trace of the car. Eventually, hope faded. He accepted that maybe this car was never coming back. But fate had a twist in store for this story that no one could have predicted. Time passed. Life moved on. Our hero never forgot his car, but he learned to live with the loss. Then, years later, he heard that an old classic race car, one that looked exactly like his, had shown up for sale on the market. His heart skipped a beat. Could this possibly be the same car? He investigated immediately. The model, the design, small identifying marks that only he would recognize, everything seemed to match. But he still wasn't completely sure. After all these years, could this really be the same car that had been stolen from him? And when he finally saw the car with his own eyes, what happened next, no one saw coming. He went to see the car in person, and the moment his eyes landed on it, he recognized it instantly. This was the car, his car, the very one that had been part of his life years ago and had suddenly vanished. But now this car legally belonged to someone else. If he wanted his car back, he had two options: fight a long legal battle that could take years, or buy back his own car. It was heartbreaking. The very car that had once been his, he now had to pay $50,000 to get back. But the real question was, once he bought the car back, would he actually feel at peace? Or would this win not feel like a win at all? When he finally parked his car back in his own garage, tears welled up in his eyes. This wasn't just a car. It was his hard work, his memories, and a piece of his life that had finally come back to him. Yes, he had to pay for it all over again. Yes, it didn't feel fair. But sometimes in life, what matters most isn't who's legally right. It's getting back the thing that means the most to you. This story teaches us something deep. Sometimes life demands a price from us that feels unfair. But for the things closest to our hearts, people are willing to pay almost any price. And the final part of this story will leave you thinking. Friends, this story isn't just about a car. It's a story about hope, hard work, and valuing the things we work so hard to build in life. Sometimes we lose things we worked hard for, relationships, our happiness. But if hope stays alive in our hearts, those things find their way back to us, one way or another. This man had to pay for his car again, but he never lost hope.
And that, in the truest sense, is the real victory. If this story touched your heart, let me know in the comments. If you were in his place, what would you have done? Bought your car back or fought the legal battle? For more true, heartfelt stories like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next one. See you in the next story. Until then, take care of yourself.